Yes! Yes! Oh! 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 Oh. So, that's not what an orgasm looks like. So I am Dr. Tanya. I'm also known as Dr. Gytree, and today I'm here to debunk the orgasm. I'm gonna tell you how it happens, what happens in it, are orgasms safe, do they help us in any way, and what the hell do you do if you can't have one? Let's dive right in. So let me tell you what an orgasm is. An orgasm is the sense of release that you might feel if you've been sexually stimulating yourself in any way. This could involve touching, stroking, even some oral sex, some toys, anything. And after using them, your excitement starts building up, and up. And after a certain point, you have this sense of release. It feels like, ugh. And that's what an orgasm is like. A lot of people have felt it, a lot of people may not have felt it, but there's so many myths around orgasms and masturbation. I'm gonna tackle them medically this time for you. What we hear very, very often is that masturbation is a sin, masturbation is bad for you, masturbation is going to make you go to hell, masturbation is going to make you grow hairy palms and whatnot. I'm gonna set all of those aside to first tell you that all of these are myths, which means they're not scientifically validated. And secondly, orgasms are wonderful for us. Orgasms make us feel happy, everybody likes one. On top of this, orgasms also, lead to good heart health. You heard that right? Orgasms lead to good heart health. They release happy chemicals in your body that make you feel closer to your partner. And if you're not having a partner when you're having this orgasm and you're doing it with self-pleasure, they make you feel closer to yourself, which is lovely. I don't see a reason to complain. Aside from this, orgasms can help you sleep better. Orgasms can also have this great advantage of making you find out what you like. I mean, sexual pleasure is great, right? Sexual pleasure is not something bad. And a lot of us struggle to find how to find that pleasure. If this is the case for you, you can masturbate and see what you like, see what gets you to have an orgasm, and it's a win-win, right? Orgasms are actually really, really good for health. And there's some research that suggests that people who masturbate frequently, they have a lower risk of prostate cancer. So you can possibly avoid cancer by masturbating, and that seems like a party to me. Now that we've gotten this major, massive myth out of the way that orgasms and masturbation is bad, let's delve into what happens in an orgasm. Like why is it so hard for people to have an orgasm? Why is it so hard for vulva owners to have an orgasm? And over here, let's talk about this. There was one common thing in all of those orgasm clips we saw. And the common thing was that the woman or the vulva owner is being penetrated, and magically she just goes and she has an orgasm. And this is where the problem lies. You probably have been lied to all your life about how to have an orgasm. And this is a very radical statement now. I need to back this up with the facts maybe. So let's learn why I'm saying this is a lie. This is a lie because there have been several studies that have been done on this, and I'm sure a lot of people might agree in the comment section in case you do decide to talk about this in the comments. Less than 20% of all women or vulva owners have vaginal orgasms. Less than 20%. Less than 20%, which means over 80% women don't have an orgasm that looks like that. Over 80% vulva owners don't orgasm from vaginal penetration. And if you are in a relationship, in a sexual relationship, where you're wondering, यार मेरे को क्यों नहीं हो रहा है यार, मतलब क्या मतलब है, मतलब सबको तो होता है, मेरे को ही नहीं होता है. Let me assure you, काफी सारे सबको नहीं होता है, हाँ. We have been fed this lie by media, by TV, by books, I don't know, whatever. A lot of people who do have orgasms will agree to this, and a lot of people who have experienced an orgasm will agree to this. For so many women, the best way to have an orgasm is squeezing your thighs together and just like putting pressure, because you know what? There's nothing that's going inside your vagina. That pressure is actually translating into pressure on the clitoris. And that's how they have an orgasm. So many people have orgasms from vibrators. Not from inserting the vibrator inside, but from putting the vibrator on their vulva. So many people have orgasms from just having their partner put their hand in between their legs and just keeping it there, and the women just like squeezing their thighs together. I'm sure a lot of you will agree with this, and I'm sure a lot of you would have experienced this. So I'm here to tell you, you're not alone. This happens to a lot of people. This happens to the majority of people. This is not to say that vaginal orgasms don't exist. People do have orgasms from penetration. That is possible, and it's wonderful if you're blessed in that way. But it's completely normal to not have an orgasm from penetration. And if you're feeling alone, if you're feeling confused, why am I not able to orgasm from, sex? This is why. Let's talk a little bit about the clitoris. So the clitoris is, well, it's a large organ. Now, if you ask anybody what the clitoris is, they will tell you it looks like this. It's this chotu sa matar ka dana. Here's the fun part. It's so much more than this chotu sa matar ka dana. The problem with the clitoris is that let's, imagine my hand is the clitoris and this is the part you see. Let's assume the clitoris is this big, yeah? It is roughly, it's big enough. This is the part that you see. So that nubby little thing on top, on the vulva, between the lips, that is the thing you see. The rest of it is covered. But that doesn't mean that the rest of it doesn't exist. The rest of it is covered and this is all you see. So if you stimulate this part, voila! Orgasms. This is how orgasms work. Now, for vaginal orgasms, for people who have an orgasm from vaginal penetration, what happens is that, let's assume this is the vagina, yeah? And this is the part you see. Right behind it is the clitoris. Peekaboo! And it is this clitoris that is getting indirectly stimulated. This little wall is still allowing stimulation of the clitoris behind it. And that's why so many people have orgasms from vaginal penetration, but not everybody does, because, it's choli ke piche kya hai, bro? Choli ke piche clitoris hai. And my advice in general to you is, if you're trying to have an orgasm and it's not working for you, it's because you're pushing the wrong button. You need to press the right button, which is this little nub in here. The matar ka dana in between the folds of your labia, that's called the clitoris. Go find it, take a mirror, look at yourself, understand your body. If you look at your face in the mirror every single day, look at your vulva too, man. It's nice. It's really wonderful. It helps have orgasms. It helps us all be here because, we're all born through the vagina out of the vulva. So vulvas are cool. Very cool.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any videos by us.